What's up, YouTube? It's Makai Block with Limitless North. I wanted to talk with you about a principle of stop dreaming of other people's success when you can define your own and go out and get your own success. You see, as people, we're so prone to being inspired by other people, but not only being inspired, we take it so much farther and we become envious of them and we become jealous, and then it becomes this negative stumbling block for us to ever take real action or create real momentum in our own lives and on our own dreams and goals and plans and purposes. So if you ever catch yourself sitting on YouTube, watching YouTube videos, music videos, really inspirational things with a lot of success and wealth seemingly, things that are created to entertain you but also be out of your reach, or if you find yourself scrolling on Instagram and seeing people's idealized lives that you wish you could just have that for your own life, you wish that you could be there in your own life and you're not. And so you start to get jealous and you start to think about their lives, and then it puts you in this negative state where you just sit there and scroll and scroll and scroll and you say, I wish my life could look like that. I wish I could have that for myself. How do I get there? And instead of being inspired to take action and create that for ourselves, we sometimes just fall into these ruts and these slumps where we think, I need to just sit here and stare at this content and wish that I had it, and I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to take action in my own life. I'm just going to look at other people's success and wish that I had it for myself. And being in that place where we just wish and we just want, but we're not willing to take action, is so dangerous to our lives. And so I want to challenge you, next time you find yourself doing that, stop and go identify your own success. What does success look like in your life right now? And then how do you take steps to actually achieve that in your life? You see, one exercise that I want you to practice is idealizing your own life, not other people's. We can look at other people's idealized lives on Instagram and Facebook and social media all day long and see these glamorized versions of the perfect lives, when really they're just moments that are curated and created in time to give us this perception. But we think that other people are living these incredible lives that we're not. And really, if we looked at our own lives and we looked at the amazing moments that we get to have, our lives would make other people jealous as well. But yeah, there's people out there that are farther along than you, that are experiencing more success, that are really living adventurous and awesome and amazing lives, and that should inspire you. But instead, it just puts you in this slump where you're not willing to go find your own success because it's so out of reach to get that for your life, it feels like. But what I want you to do is, instead of idealizing them, idealize your own life. So write out the things that you want your life to be like. Imagine that life was as perfect as it possibly could be for you. You're making what kind of money? Have you traveled? Where have you been? Who do you hang out with? Who do you inspire? What kind of value do you add to people? What kind of impact do you have? Do you give generously? Do you mingle with incredible people? Do you have adventures? Do you explore? Do you live in a different city? What does your ideal life look like? What kind of car do you drive? What do you do for work? How much money did you make last month? These kind of things. And if you identify that ideal life for yourself and you find a way to be inspired towards your own life and your own possibilities that you could create for your life, not looking at somebody else's and saying, man, they have a great life and I'll never have that. No. What about your life? What can you create and achieve and reach in your own life? That's idealizing your life, right? So once you do that, then I want you to start to break it down into possible action steps and then go take action on it. So identify your own success and then go out there and get it. Quit dreaming of other people's successes. Quit dreaming about it and just getting lost in it and just wishing that, man, I wish my life could be like that. If only life looked like that for me. No, go identify your success and then go achieve it. You see, we have these longings in our hearts about what we wish life could be like for us. And we never really let those longings get into our head. They just swirl in this cloud and we feel them, but we don't think about them. And so step one is taking those longings of what you wish your life looked like and getting them into your head where you can identify them. And you can actually think about what that looks like, what kind of life you truly want for yourself, what changes you need to make, who you've become. What kind of knowledge do you have? What kind of skills do you have? What do you do for work? What is the passions and the purposes that you really want to accomplish in your life? So get them out of your heart and get them into your head and then clearly define them and think about them. But this is really crucial. The next step is to actually take a pad and a pen and write out your goals detailed. Write out 100 goals that you want for your life. If life were ideal, write out where you would live, what you would drive, who you hang around, how much money you make, what you do for work, what kind of value you add to people, what kind of impact you have. Do you give generously? What charities do you give to? Who are you married to? Who are you dating? Who are you seeing? Things like that. Just identify these longings that you have in your life and get them out of your head and onto paper so that they're clearly laid out for you. So we take them from our heart and we identify them in our head. We begin to think about them, but then we need to lay them out on paper and clearly define them and break them down and give them substance. So instead of just being a dream or a want or a wish, we're starting to create them into goals. And now what you do once they're on paper, you create action steps for them. You break them down into their smallest achievable steps. And you begin to take one step at a time towards your ideal life, towards the dreams that you have for yourself, towards these purposes and plans and this limitless potential inside of yourself. So instead of being jealous of other people and their success and their fame and their ability to do great things and to see great things and to have a great life, you all of a sudden realize that you have that same ability, you have that same limitless potential inside of you to create your ideal life, to create the kind of life that you want, to achieve the goals and dreams and plans and purposes that you have for yourself. And so you begin to identify it, and then you begin to step into it, and then you realize out of your own self-confidence that you're building up that you can actually achieve this for yourself. You can take action on your life. You can be better than you currently are. You can achieve what you want out of your life, and that's so crucial to realize. So we start focusing on building our self-confidence, finding our identity, finding our value, not in what we have, not in what we want, but in who we are, who we've become, what our integrity is and our character is, what our work ethic is, what our knowledge is. Do we truly believe that we have enough ability to achieve what we want out of this life? And the answer better be yes, and if it's not, you need to keep watching videos like this from Limitless North or find other mentors who can inspire you to be better, to be all that you can possibly be. I would really highly recommend watching like Jim Rohn or Stefan Palernos from Project Life Mastery, Tony Robbins. These may not be your kind of guys. I know growing up in Montana, we never wanted to indulge in self-help or personal development because we didn't think we needed it, right? So we shied away from people like Tony Robbins because that's just for the weak-willed and the people that don't know how to get what they want out of life. But then you realize at some point down the road that it's all about personal development. It's all about who you can become. It's all about building more integrity, more character, more knowledge, more ability, and pursuing more things in life and becoming a better person and becoming more capable and able. And then you find that these guys are mentors. They're inspiring. And it's not just motivation. It's not just inspiration, but it's knowledge and it's action. And it's a call to action to your own heart, your own self, to become everything that you can be in life. So I really encourage you to find some mentors. If the answer is not yes for you, that yes, you believe that you can create everything you want in this life, that you can be all that you desire to be, that you can achieve every goal that you set for yourself, that you can reach every height that you want. If the answer is not yes, that you believe in yourself, you need to go find some more self-confidence. And you do that by watching inspiring people who have done it, by watching other people's journeys to success, by seeing that a regular guy like me can achieve success and a regular guy like you can achieve success. So we're all in this together. We're all taking steps forward. We're all pursuing the good life together, one bit at a time, and success leaves clues. So if I'm here teaching you how to succeed, pay attention. If someone else is out there teaching you how they succeeded, pay attention and pick up the little nuggets along the road that work for you.